Hi guys, it's Bryony and today I have a different kind of video. This one I am calling my holiday haul video because I have just been on 2 weeks holidays and have accumulated a crap load of books, literally. I should probably apologise in advance because this is going to be a very long video. I have a lot of books here to show you, all books that I have purchased in the 2 weeks that I was away for holidays, so I do apologise. I am very sorry if this is going to be a long video, but I am showing you new books and that is always exciting. The first lot of books I want to show you were actually given to me by a friend. She found these at an op shop and picked them up for me, and I thought it was really nice of her. I don't have any of these books, I think, except one or two of them. I can't remember which ones, but I was really happy when I got them because it's part of a huge collection that I'm still trying to collect. And you're probably wondering what they are. These are the Mary-Kate and Ashley books. Obviously she knows me very well, she's my best friend, so she picked up all of, well, not all of, some of the two of a kind books that she found in the secondhand store, and I was so happy when I got these. I'll quickly show you them. She got me book number 24, which is Surf, Sand and Secrets. Book number 18, Two for the Road. Book number 12, The Cool Club. Book number 9, Calling All Boys. Book number 8, Let's Party. Book number 5, To Snoop or Not to Snoop. Book number 1, It's a Twin Thing. And she also picked up this Winter Wonderland collection of books, and it's got 3 of the two of a kind books. Book number 26, The Perfect Gift. Book number 38, Holiday Magic, and book number 32, Santa Girls. And I think I've already got Santa Girls on my bookshelf, and yeah, I just really like them. I'm not going to pull them out because they're kind of hard to get back in, but I thought it was really sweet that she got all of these for me, and I'm really happy with them. I don't know if I'll ever read them, but I just like having them because it's Mary-Kate and Ashley, and as you know, I love Mary-Kate and Ashley, so yeah. So when I went to visit my friend, we ended up going shopping together, and we stopped at the op shop that she got those books from, and said there were a couple of other Mary-Kate and Ashley books there as well, but she wasn't sure what I had and what I didn't have. So she didn't get this series, but this is the So Little Time series. So I've got some So Little Time books already, and I did have a look at what I had. I think I've got all of them but one, so most of these will probably go back to the op shop, the secondhand store, and I'll just donate them back because I don't need doubles. But the books are book number 2, which is Instant Boyfriend. Book number 5, Tell Me About It. Book number 4, Just Between Us. Book number 3, Too Good to Be True. And book number 7, Girl Talk. So those were the other Mary-Kate and Ashley books that I did pick up. So I tend to buy any Mary-Kate and Ashley books when I see them, and I'll just give them back if I have already got them. So after finding those Mary-Kate and Ashley books, I also found a couple of other books that they had in the same op shop, and I picked up 3 more. This one I have heard about through BookTube. It's, I think, the 2nd or 3rd book in the series, so I don't actually have the first, but I still picked it up. This one was like $2. And this one is Fragile Eternity by Melissa Marr, and this is a book about fairies, so I'm really excited about that. I haven't read anything about fairies really, only in the Mortal Instruments and the Infernal Devices, but this will be a bit different to read, so I'm really excited for this book. Then I also found another book by an author that I do like. I have read a couple of his books. He's an Australian author and I do really like him. I have read this book before, but I've forgotten what it's about. I'm sorry, that was really long. I've forgotten what it's about because I read it years ago, like when I was in my teens, and I read it because it looked a bit creepy. The cover is a little bit creepy, but it's actually a really good book, so I don't know what it's about. I can't tell you actually, but it seems interesting. And this one is Winter by John Marsden, and John Marsden is actually the author of the Tomorrow series, and I've only read a couple books in that series, but I do really like it, and he's a really good author, so sorry about that glare. I do remember liking this book and just thought I may as well get it because I do want to read it again. And the last book I got at this op shop is a book that will probably shock some of you because I still don't have the series and I still haven't read the series. This is the last book in the series, which is, you know, a story of my life. It always happens. I can't help it. Every time I go shopping there's always second or third or the last book in the series and I can never get the first one. It always bugs me. But I am really keen to read this series, so I'm waiting till I get the other books and then I'm going to just marathon it hopefully. And this is Last Sacrifice by Rochelle Mead, and it's the 6th book in the Vampire Academy series. So I had started reading it because my friend or colleague had loaned me her books, which are right here and there, and yeah, I was in a huge reading slump, so I couldn't keep going on with that, so I feel a bit bad. But once I get the series I should be okay. I should be able to marathon it and take my time with it. The next store I went to was actually like this big shed, and it's kind of like a garage sale, and there they get donated a bunch of like used items and like furniture and clothes and everything, just like salvos or Vinnies or something. But here they actually, when they get the money, any money they make, they actually donate it to organisations and charities and stuff. And last time I know they donated about $10,000 to the Royal Flying Doctor Service, which was absolutely amazing because the RFDS is actually my doctor service because I live in a remote community. That's the only doctor that comes up here and can treat anyone and see anyone, so I just thought it was really amazing. So I just wanted to donate a bit of money to them and buy some stuff, and I did, and it was really good. They have a lot of stuff in there and a lot of books, but I only picked up 3 books, so yeah, I'm really happy with that still. The first book I found I got purely because of the author. I have only read one book by this author and I fell in love with it and started buying more books by her, and she's really good. Saw this there, I was like, hell yeah, 50 cents, I'm gonna get it. And that is The Undomestic Goddess by Sophie Kinsella. I have no idea what this book is about. I don't care too much at this point. I love Sophie Kinsella, so I will probably read this anyway. But I'm just really happy that I saw this there and went, oh my god, give me that, it's Sophie Kinsella. So she's a really good author too. The next book I found is actually quite a popular book, but I've heard a lot of mixed reviews about this, and I've heard people say they're not going to finish the series because it's a bit boring, it's not what they thought it was going to be and things like that. So I don't know, I do want to read the series and I do want to read this book, but yeah, I'm kind of a bit reluctant at this point to just pick it up and read it. I've bought it because it was 50 cents and that's a bargain, but yeah, I'll keep it here until I'm really like, okay, I need something different to read. This one is Beautiful Creatures by Cami Garcia and Margaret Stoll, and I have the spin-off series to this called Dangerous Creatures and the second book in that series. So yeah, I've slowly got to build this one up, but I want to read this before I get any other books in this series because like I said, I have heard bad reviews, I've heard goodish reviews as well, so we'll see. And the last book I bought is another fairy book, and I don't know what it's about. I'm not tempted to read the synopsis, I just know that I want to read it because it's about fairies, and that one is Wings by April Lynn Pike. And I have heard about this a while ago. My friends got a series to it, and I do want to read it. I know there's a couple more, at least 1 or 2 books in this series, so I do, yeah, want to read this. I think I'm about 99% sure this is the first book in the series, so yay me. It's amazing that I actually got the first book in a series. Very exciting. So after all of my op shopping, I decided I need some brand new books, some sort of different books, books that I know I definitely want to read and I'm not picking up just because of the bargain. And I ended up going to Big W, which is like a huge department store, and you pretty much get everything there, almost everything, and they're fairly cheap. So I went there and I found a lot of good books, which is where most of it came from, so which is why I'm almost broke now. This first thing I'm going to show you is actually a box set, and I haven't read anything by this author or this series, obviously, because I don't know why. I think I sort of saw this as a bit, you know, childish or tweeny kind of ages, but I don't know, everybody has talked about it and this series, so I thought I'd give it a go. I bought this for half price and I was really happy, so I couldn't say no. And that is Percy Jackson, the box set by Rick Riordan. So I'm really happy with that. It comes with 5 books, sorry about that glare. 5 books, which is the 5 books in the series, I believe, and I know there were a couple of other Rick Riordan books there, but I haven't even read this series, so I thought I'd give this one a go before I buy anything else by him. But yeah, I'm actually glad I've got this, so now I can marathon it and finally say I have read Percy Jackson. I haven't even seen the movies either, so very exciting. The next book I got is the 3rd book in a series, and I have the first 2 books already and I'm so excited. This one probably needs no introduction. This sounds like a really cool book, and I haven't read the synopsis of this book because I don't want to know what sort of leads up to this book because I haven't even read the first one. This one is Every Last Breath by Jennifer L. Armentrout, and this is the 3rd book in the Dark Elements series. I'm so sorry about that glare. It is awful. I have my window open. This is awesome. I don't even know what to say. I'm just really excited that I have this now, and I have the first 2 as well in the series, so I can read it all, you know, all 3 books now. It'll be very exciting, very good. The next book I got will be no surprise to you. If you've watched my videos in the past, you know how much I love Abby Glines. This is a new series of hers, and this is Until Friday Night, and I'm so excited for this. I have heard a little bit about it, and I've heard from one of my best friend's sister that she didn't really like this series. I think she expected a bit too much from Abby Glines, but I still wanted it. I still bought it. My friend's like, I'm not going to buy it, but I did. I'm being true to Abby Glines, you see. So yeah, I hope this is good. It sounds good. I'm not going to tell you what it's about because I haven't actually read it, but I read it, the synopsis on Goodreads a while ago when it was, before it got published. So yeah, I don't have a lot of time to tell you what these books are about. The next book is the 4th book in a series, and I have the first 3 books, and I will be completely honest and tell you now, I bought the books because of the covers. They are amazing covers. They're pretty awesome. I love this one because it's got purple on it. I like purple. And this one is A Mad Zombie Party by Gina Showalter. 4th book in the White Rabbit Chronicles, and doesn't that look cool? It looks wicked. I love that purple. That is a wicked purple. I love her dress, by the way. Beautiful. I don't know what this is about. I'm not going to tell you, obviously, because it's a long video. But yeah, I haven't read the first 3 books either, so I need to get on that. The next book I got, I heard through BookTube, and I probably wouldn't have picked it up if it wasn't for BookTube. I'm not sure why, but it sounds like a cute book. This is Never Always Sometimes by Addie Allsud. I believe that's how you pronounce her name. It's about these best friends, boy and girl, who have these rules, and one day one of them breaks a rule, and so they decide to break all the rules, or some of the rules, I don't know, but it sounds cool. The The next one I got is the first book in a series. Last holidays I bought the second book and didn't realise it was the second book, but I have the second book now. Now I have the first one and I'm so excited. This is The School for Good and School for Good and Evil by Soman Chanani. I think that's how you pronounce it. I had trouble last time too. Obviously I actually think this is self-explanatory. There's a school for good, there's a school for evil. Not even, evil. Sounds cool. I don't know if it's, you know, a bit youngish, but I'm still going to read it because I like weird books like this. Evil, good and evil. The next one I have is the prequel to a series that I have and I haven't read yet, obviously. I have seen the movie though, I really love the movie, so I bought the box set and oh my god, yeah, I really want to read it. This is called the prequel, The Kill Order by James Dashner, and like I said, it's the prequel, so it's the book before The Maze Runner. And yeah, I've been meaning to get this book, but I just haven't, and now I have, so yay, exciting. The next one I have is a book I heard through BookTube again. Everybody seems to be buying this from Book Outlet, and I can't order off Book Outlet. I mean, I can, but it's a crap load of money to ship to Australia, so I'm not going to do it. So I ended up buying it in Big W, and this is The Winner's Curse by Marie Rutkowski or something. I don't know how to say that. I don't know what it's about. I can't tell you what it's about because I don't know, like I said. The next book kind of reminds me of Divergent, and I can tell you a little bit about it, but I don't know a whole lot. This one is Unwanted by Amanda Holohan. I think that's how you pronounce it. And this is about a girl who lives in the last existing city. Order must be kept because outside the boundary there's danger and death. So it sounds a little bit like Divergent, but not like Divergent. I don't know. Sounds cool though. Dystopian, I believe. I think. I don't know, but sounds wicked. The next two books are actually part of a series, the third and fourth book, obviously, because I'm so good at doing that. They never have the first and second book, well they do, and then I never get it when it comes out, but I should have. But anyway, I'm really excited for these ones. I really want to get the first two books in the series so I can read these. They sound really good. They are The One and The Air by Kira Cass, and I don't want to read the synopsises of these. I know this one's about someone different to these ones, but yeah, I do want to read the whole series, so I don't want to read the synopsis of these because it might ruin it. Sometimes they do. The next three books I have here are part of a series that I am trying to collect. Now I have read the first 2 or 3 books in the series, loved them. I just don't know why I didn't finish it. It's because I didn't have them probably, but you know that I've been trying to finish off the collection of Harry Potter. Well, they had them there and I finally got book number 4, Harry Potter and the Goblet of Fire, book number 6, Harry Potter and the Half-Blood Prince, and book number 7, Harry Potter and the Deathly Hallows. And all I need now is the second book, The Chamber of Secrets. So I am so excited for these. These are beautiful covers, by the way, and they're so thick. They feel a bit weird though. But yeah, I'm really excited for these. So I have 6 books out of 7. I just need that second book and I can read the whole Harry Potter series then, which I'll be really happy to do. So yay! There's only a couple more books. I'm sorry guys, we're nearly there. This next book is a book I reckon I did here through BookTube. Couldn't remember what it was about though, but I saw it there in the store and hell yeah, I actually read the synopsis and thought hell yeah, I'm going to get it. So yeah, other times I just pick the book off because I've heard it through BookTube, I'm going to read it. This one I didn't actually read the synopsis. This one is Cooper Bartholomew is Dead by Rebecca James, and it's about this boy named Cooper whose body is found at the edge, actually not the edge, the foot of a cliff. Lost my train of thought then. Obviously it's suicide and everybody just sort of wonders why he took his own life and things like that. Obviously we always wonder why. But his girlfriend Libby investigates the events leading up to his death and blah 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 blah. So it sounds really cool. I like a bit of mystery, so I'm really excited to read this one. The next book I got from the $5 table, and I'm really happy I did because I heard this book through Sasha from A Book Utopia, who bought it. I don't know if she read it, probably has. You know, she doesn't buy books and then not read them like me. But I don't actually know what it's about. It tells me, but I don't really understand it, so I'm just going in not knowing a thing. It's very confusing. This one is The Bone Season by Samantha Shannon, and I'm actually really looking forward to this. I know it's dystopian, I'm pretty sure, because it's set in the future, but it sounds a little confusing. I think it's about this girl who can break into people's minds and then she commits treason. I don't know. But yeah, I bought it because of Sasha, so thanks Sasha. That's weird. And the last book I got, I'm really excited for. I have the first book in the series with an awesome cover, and looked everywhere for the other 2 books in the series with the same sort of cover and couldn't find them until I came across this one. This is the 3rd book, so I still need to get the 2nd, so I can't read the series yet. This is Dreams of Gods and Monsters by Laini Taylor, and this is the 3rd book in the Daughter of Smoke and Bone trilogy. And oh my goodness, I have to get this 2nd book so I can read this. It sounds pretty good. I don't know actually, because I haven't read the synopsis of this one and I haven't read the synopsis of the first one, but I don't want to. I've just heard really good things about it, so I can't wait. I really want to get this 2nd one so I can marathon it. Yay. So that was my holiday haul video. I really hope you enjoyed it. Thank you so much for watching. Until next time, bye!